Good
Hello, people.
Where's the applause there, producer?
This guy's killing me.
That's not applause. I want applause.
We need, there we go. We need way more hype, and that's it.
Goodness.
We need some energy. Hey, guys, it is so good to see everybody for the big, we missed Mother's Day. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. Did y'all have a good Mother's Day? First
Fantastic.
one.
Hugely celebrated.
I mean, your first one.
Yes.
What'd you do?
I bought my wife a Apple Watch that she has yet to set up.
So she
coming
really
up on a
wanted
week
it.
now.
She really wanted it.
Yeah, she was dying for it.
Tell us, Jess, if you're watching in the chat, did you really want an Apple Watch, or is Carson hoping you won't use it and he's going to wear it?
Hey, there we go. And then we dedicated baby Silas.
Yeah.
Little baby Silas.
We had quite a few, especially at that first. Well, really at both, but that first service had a whole congregation of people,
All the way across the stage.
and then I ripped on them. That was probably not very good.
Hey, sometimes we need it.
I said every year, see all these people up here.
And what do they do? Nothing.
I can't remember what I said, but I said something to the effect that every year there's a whole lot of them that usually they won't be back till Christmas.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know why.
And those won't be back at all.
Yes, I got
They're like, I'm out.
a little fired up this week. Do you have Jordan with me? Welcome to the show today.
up, guys?
Oh,
Hello.
You are. Where would you say you are from?
Originally Alabama.
Roll Tide.
War Eagle. The way to tell the difference is, Roll Tide is kind of like the, cousin kissers of Alabama. And then the classier side of the state is Auburn.
There we
but
go.
I'm from Alabama, but live in Pensacola. And lived in Nashville and Phoenix. Those kind of maybe feel like home. But I'm from all over. Grew up in Alabama.
How long were you in Alabama?
Okay, so I guess Alabama technically would be home. I was born in Alabama and left in 2015 to go to Nashville.
Really? Because do y'all hear an accent?
Slight, but
Yeah.
not
A
like
little
a
bit.
Wait,
crazy
hang on.
one.
You really don't hear an accent.
I don't. Do you?
Slight, very slight.
Yeah. What about in the chat? Let us know.
Please, that's impressive because in Arizona, I would convince people, they said it was really thick. I was like, it's Irish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Grew
we're
up in Dublin.
from Arkansas, so maybe it's just that Arkansas has a stronger
It's got an accent.
I mean, because people still see
Hey.
Steph's.
I hear
What?
yours in a few words.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It sneaks out.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What do you say?
That's Michigan, I think.
So there's some words that are really, really, I got to think, like hard to say, like Carl, because it just comes one syllable, Carl.
Carl.
Like a speech impediment. I have to like y'all. It comes out really, really strong, or ice, or bye. So I have to really think through that. Like my little cousin, my little nephew, he's like bye, and so I had to think really hard, or it sounds bad.
Yes, I had when I first moved here. I had an English teacher in the congregation to tell me if because being in a smaller town, not only is there an accent, but it's not always the best use of the English language. And so I had to, with sit and set and all those kind of words, using them correctly.
You should have heard him say annihilation today in executive meeting.
Oh,
gosh.
It was quite the
That's a
event.
pronunciation. I've never, I always have struggled. It's in my brain. I can see the word. Like in my brain, I've got a big vocabulary, but my mouth has got a little tiny vocabulary.
In my head, like it goes faster than my tongue. Right, so then it's like, and it just comes out like I don't know what it is, speaking in tongues or something over here.
Well, it's good you're in the line of ministry because
There we go. I could just say that's what that was.
What was I talking about?
I don't know. Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. That's right. And how about you? Did you do anything for Mother's Day?
We went over Carly's mom's house, invited my mom. We did dinner over there.
What'd you have?
What did we have?
They cooked. The moms cooked.
Oh,
No. She like catered something. What was it? Payway.
Payway.
Yeah.
Chinese, right?
Now,
Asian?
that's a flip because you had said that Mother's Day typically, once you get married, it's only about, or once you have kids, it's only about like your spouse.
Yes.
But you said, forget Carly this Mother's Day. We're going straight my mom, her mom.
Yeah. Sure.
Interesting.
You know, I've got to call my mom.
You didn't call her? I called her. I talked to her. That's crazy. I
goes
talked to
your
her on
Christmas
Mother's Day.
Well, good. I know, and I keep thinking, you know, it's been almost a week now because I'm scared to call her because
Do that today.
She texted me, "Hey, just want to see how you guys are doing." I figure she's like, "No, that's pretty bad."
Yeah, no, it is.
Normally-
Especially
Coming up
'cause you
on
were
a week.
he was tearing into me about Mother's Day the other week.
Well, yeah, it is pretty bad. I have to admit, but hey, Mom, if you're watching,
Love you.
I love you. She's coming down. She's gonna come see us. So.
Yeah, I know. She told me in June. I talked to her.
Apparently more than him.
Yeah.
How about you? Did y'all do anything?
We explored Saturday. The Spanish is gonna be bad, so everybody can in the chat laugh at me. But in Fort Lauderdale, it is Las Olas.
Las
Olas.
Olas.
Is that good?
Yeah.
So we explored it. We did some dinner, a nice little dinner on Friday night.
Down there? in Los
Yeah,
Angeles?
we got some to go. The baby was. Listen, it's just us with a 1-year-old, so it's less miserable
Yeah.
in the house. And then Sunday we did lunch, and then she had to catch a flight back. So, but we found Fresh Kitchen. It's like good, like bougie Chipotle maybe. What would you say? I don't know.
I've never eaten there.
Well, listen, it's good.
Is it? Is it? So is that Mexican?
No, it's like protein bowls.
There is in Las Olas my favorite Mexican spot, which is Rocco's Tacos.
Rocco's Tacos.
I thought you were going to
saw
say
that.
Taco Bell.
Steph loves
The
likes
fine
Rocco's.
establishment of Taco Bell.
Steph likes Rocco's Tacos.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Really, really good.
We're gonna try Voodoo Kitchen. I think. Have y'all seen that one? Anybody?
Yeah.
So-
We might have eaten there.
I don't think I have. Voodoo Donuts I've had,
Yeah.
That's
but not
good.
Voodoo
City Walk?
Kitchen.
Where's that at?
City Walk.
Oh,
Universal.
At Universal. Yes. By the way, going to be going to Epic Universe
Yeah.
Monday.
While Nick and I are out here just working.
Yeah, I tried to get you to come.
Slaving away.
I tried to get you to come.
Maybe next time.
It's sad. You call my mom, but you won't go with me to Epic Universe.
Listen, actually, I can't now because Silas has a very important appointment on Monday.
Blame it on your child. That's pitiful.
100%. And he needs to get adjusted to it because I'm going to be blaming a ton on him.
You can when they're that little. Everything's their fault.
Exactly. You get it. You understand, kids.
Little kid.
That's well, you're the reason I didn't call mom.
It works.
I was gonna say if it works for you, it works for me.
It's all good. I called her.
That's
I talked
good.
to her.
Tyler probably did too.
He probably did.
So, anyways, we are glad you guys are here, and it's time for Tea with Mr. T.
Okay, so I just realized
Chewing on my ice there.
I can't see. Both screens are facing you.
But you can.
Let me do a little.
Wait, can I be helpful right now?
We just need that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, just like that.
I'm good.
That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so thought this was super interesting, super relevant for just everything that's going on right now. Hiker at 33 dies after hiking Arizona mountains in extreme heat. You said you were born and raised in Arizona. Something like that.
They didn't say he's
Something like
born
that.
and raised. So,
He's been to Arizona. That's close enough. But it's getting summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting hot.
I feel like we don't have a lot of people in Florida die from the heat,
No.
which you would expect. I mean, Florida's a wild place.
you know where people do die in Greece. I remember last year that who was it?
Hilarious, too. It's just hilarious.
Just laugh about it.
That's it. You started it with a sad story. But who was it in Greece that he went? It was somebody famous. They went for a walk, and on the rocks, they got so hot, and they were trying to make it down to the water, and they actually died. They sat down and died from a heat stroke.
Wow.
I can't remember who it was.
A celebrity?
Hi,
have to look
producer,
this up.
can you look that up?
He's looking
Dr.
it up.
Michael Mosley. Is that who it is?
Is he famous?
That's Google AI, which is notoriously terrible.
Is he famous?
British television host and celebrity doctor
There you
Michael
go.
Mosley
Oh yeah, he's a celebrity doctor.
went missing last Wednesday
famous in
while
England.
holidaying on the Greek island of Simi.
Yeah.
4 days later, his body was found.
Because we didn't go, but we
died
had
from
meetings in
natural causes.
Greece. We were supposed to go to Greece. That's the reason that caught my attention.
And you didn't because he died?
No,
He's like,
Now
take
terrified
that
to
one
go to
off the
Greece.
table. We're
Never
going.
going.
it's too hot. I can't go. But I've never gotten heat stroke, but I have been hit by lightning.
Wait, you've been hit by lightning.
I have been hit by lightning. We were playing softball years ago, me and my brothers, and it was in like the regional or state tournament, something like that, where you have to play. So they stopped for a few moments during the rain, and then you just kind of anywhere you could get out of the rain. And we ended up, about 5 or 6 of us ended up in the equipment barn. So it was miserable, hot. You know, this is in Arkansas, and as soon as it kind of started to clear up, we ran out onto the field. You know, and the field's full of water, and we're jumping around. Let's get
Be a
going.
man.
Let's get going. And all of a sudden, lightning comes and just hits us. And you know how the hat has a little metal thing on the top?
It hit that.
Burnt the top of my head. At the time I had metal fillings in my teeth, and then went
Just like
He
that.
cooks his food when he bites into
knocked me
it.
down knocked me to the ground. It was scary, but you know what?
He's here.
I got right back up, and we won the
Hit
tournament.
home run, walk off, grand
Run
slam.
really fast. So did you have a mark on your head?
I don't think so. I never looked.
Next episode, we will find out.
Exactly, but
But I'd always be like, who do you know that's ever been hit by lightning? And now I know somebody.
now you know somebody. That is for sure. You can ask Steph. She was there. She was in the stands. She didn't get hit, but
Thank goodness.
yeah. And then
But it does hit tall people, like the tallest thing, right? So that makes sense.
yeah,
Tallest one out there.
yeah.
Just a metal head, metal
It
cranium.
was those teeth I had, or what do you call it? Fillings I had in my teeth back.
I've
in the
heard once you're struck by lightning, you're more likely to be struck again.
I heard lightning never hits the same thing twice.
We'll see who's right.
I will tell you
Staying out for the
this:
next storm.
Florida, South Florida, is more people are killed here by lightning than any other place in the world.
Really?
Wow. I didn't know.
If you'll notice, if you like look in the newspaper, or not newspaper, nobody reads newspaper, online, like it's sad. Sometimes there'll be like a couple. I remember got killed on the beach. They were here on their honeymoon,
That's depressing.
and lightning hit
Yeah,
them.
we did a funeral this past year for a young man who died running.
He
at
was
the
running
park.
Yeah.
at the park
And got hit?
Got hit
got
by
hit by
lightning.
lightning.
And the weird thing with
Wow.
Florida too is like thunder can or lightning can just come and go, just out of no, like it's not like, oh, we knew it was lightning and we were out, like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
just out of nowhere. It's so strange, the weather here.
Okay, so Pastor Tyler, I'm pretty sure it was him. He told me more people are killed by lightning than sharks in Florida.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
So I'm telling you, everything in Florida kills you.
yes. You know,
Yeah.
we've actually had, folks at the church who were eaten by alligators.
I should not laugh.
Why is that funny?
It's not funny, but is this real? Like,
Yes,
I feel like
it
this
is
is a
real.
prank.
Yeah, that's
You know,
Florida.
you have all these canals around here.
Yeah.
And they were out walking at dusk, and they sat down, and there was an alligator there, and they didn't know it, and it grabbed them and pulled them into the. Yeah, it's crazy. No, it is.
Nice.
It's not
Wow.
funny. Of course, it's disastrous, but it is. It's just stuff you never
Yep.
think about.
So-
People eaten by pythons out in the Everglades.
I don't think that's.
I don't know if I believe him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's happened.
I don't think so.
Like, all I can see is his eyes, and it just looks sketchy at this point.
Yes,
I looked to Nick like, hey, right here.
I don't know. I haven't heard that one.
People can't. They can't. A snake cannot eat people.
They can.
They could suffocate it. They can't.
If they're big enough.
They wrap you up
But they can't eat you.
for real.
They've eaten
I mean,
alligators.
they eat
alligators are a lot
alligators out
bigger than
there.
you.
I will bet that there's never been a person eaten by a snake. Right?
Now we
In
have to
Florida
find
or
out.
in the world?
In the world.
Okay. So
That's false.
So in Florida, you're correct. No, he's going to look in the world.
I'm correct. I've looked this up. I've done the research.
He wants to survive.
So has a snake
We may need to do a segment on how to survive in Florida. Because I just feel like this
We got
is
hurricanes, too.
Jurassic Park.
Yes, there have
was
been
about Florida.
documented cases of pythons, particularly the reticulated python eating humans.
Reticulated.
The death of Akbar Salubio
A child?
Salub?
in 2002.
A child?
No,
No, I mean, yeah, he's like,
he's got a mustache.
yeah.
And he was eaten by a snake. I think that's
Python.
AI.
There we go.
Guys, this,
Yeah, that's AI.
and the movie.
That's
with,
not real.
Anaconda, the movie was based on a true story.
It was. I think it was a documentary.
It was.
It was all filmed out in the Everglades.
That's not real.
It's got to be.
You should look into it.
No. Shark? I don't even think a shark can eat like a full person.
What?
Well, I mean,
that even
I like bite and run.
Snakes don't bite. That's what I'm saying, though. Snakes don't bite stuff. They swallow it whole.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm saying I don't even think a shark has eaten like a whole person.
I don't think they like humans.
I know, but what I'm saying is
I've
they're
never asked
big.
That's
what I've heard.
I guess reptiles do like humans, though, than if alligators eat them.
They do.
Right? So then maybe the snake is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but an
vote
alligator
real.
rips things apart and then
Okay,
consumes
true.
it. Say where a snake does.
But it's got no jaw, so it can eat anything.
No,
Yeah.
I will tell you this. Here's the reason I know this. They did a TV show when I was a kid, and the thing that was the what do you call it? The thesis or whatever is, can this snake? So they had this guy get up and put on this real slimy stuff, and then they got this giant anaconda to try to get to swallow him, and he was in something where he was going to be able to breathe if he got swallowed, and it couldn't do it.
So how are they going to get him out?
I don't remember. I just remember watching it because it was crazy. You know, you're
like-
like,
Here's the thing:
Nightmare.
science takes sacrifice.
look,
you know
I
what
bet
mean?
you can find it.
So-
I bet you can find it.
Here's what I did find. Oh snap! Where'd it go?
Do you know the poisonous snake in the United
Here we go. Right here. Can you read that? That's real small.
Oh, now we got to
What do you want me to read?
Hold on.
Here we go. The highlighted.
Particularly found among a few snakes that prey on humans, and is the only species of snake to which a video and exists of them consumed humans. in
Oh, do we need to
2015.
find that
was
video and
saying
show it live here on SNL? Tune in next week.
Well, I mean, just because it's on some website.
Tell you
doesn't
what, I think we should test this. I think you should lather up in peanut butter. We'll throw you in the Everglades.
See what
We'll
happens.
see what happens.
Wow.
A peanut butter bubble, though.
You know how?
I mean,
gotta get him out.
everyone loves peanut. As I said, science requires sacrifice.
I do know this. We have a picture of when we had a campus in Lima for 15 years. So when the kids were little, Bailey was how old, Carson? 6,
Yeah,
something like that.
Maybe younger.
We go to Lima to where the campus is, and then the campus pastor's there is like, well, let's go to the jungle.
Oh, that sounds
So
terrible.
we get on an
Iquitos.
airplane and we go to Iquitos.
something like
It's
that.
the hottest place in the world I've ever been. I mean,
It was. It's different than here.
It
even.
was like Phoenix temperatures, but humidity like here.
and no AC anywhere.
It's terrible.
Except
Yeah.
for the one guy from Texas had a restaurant that had AC.
There's a guy from. I want to meet him.
God
Yes.
bless him.
But
God
anyway, so we
bless him.
get there, and we're taking stuff out into the jungle to the natives, and so we have to get on the Amazon River. So we get on the Amazon River. The kids,
Anaconda.
are little, and so we're out. I don't know, miles down the Amazon River. We pull over to this tribe. We take them some sugar or something like that, and so they have animals, and so they have an anaconda. And they told us this. They said, well, we put cigar smoke under his nose to keep him calm. So we believe them. I got a picture of Bailey, like 6 years old, with this giant anaconda around her neck.
Could have easily swallowed her.
Could have swallowed her whole. And then we have pictures of Carson and Tyler holding these monkeys in the middle of the Amazon. Who knows what diseases those monkeys have?
But I feel
world-class
bad for
parenting
Bailey.
right there.
Was the one you wanted to hold the snake. Like it's always the
was something.
baby that you're like, oh, whatever happens to him happens to him.
Yeah, we already had two. So.
Yeah, we kept two alive. We're good.
And then we go, and then they got to, then they have to do a dance, you know, because we brought them stuff.
Yeah.
So they want to do the dance, but
Can
they
you
didn't have any
demonstrate?
tops on.
Oh,
They had any clothes on. They were
You
naked.
know that was coming next.
So the kids, you know, the two boys are like
naked.
I know where to look.
Naked girls are dancing in front of them, and they have no idea. They look at me, and they look at like, where are we supposed to look? You know what I mean? So it was. It's one of those things as a parent. I think, you know, that probably wasn't the wisest thing I've ever done. Let's take my young kids down the Amazon River on a little tiny boat.
Memories.
Then Carson married a Brazilian.
Yes.
So
That's where the attraction came from.
he was inspired by that trip.
This was Peru, not Brazil.
I mean, Amazon.
Flows through them all.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, those of you who are still watching, I think it's
We got another video.
Oh,
we got a
I-
video.
Oh,
so this is part two.
Part dos.
We watched the video about craziest animal encounters of all time. We never finished it.
Oh, okay.
So I figured,
Wow.
what better day than today to finish this video, or at least watch a little more of it. Yeah, I don't know if we'll finish it. The ocean stuff is always. Look at that.
Wow. What do you think about that, Pastor Matt? He's scared of sharks. He won't. He won't baptize.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. That's a big boy.
As a
That's
beefcake.
I was out
athleticism.
doing work when a wild tiger came out of nowhere.
I forgot about this guy's voice. It's something else. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he just broke the gate.
Man, he didn't run near as fast as I would.
I know he didn't.
What is this? 1 second.
What kind of low budget show are we? We got commercials.
Someone's got to get YouTube Premium out here.
Hey, we need people. What do you call that?
Yeah, if you want to hit that subscribe button right there, man, we can get YouTube Premium. No commercials. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, this is like the.
Suddenly, the whale came up and caught this kayaker.
What
in
kind of
the mouth
voice
and brought
is
them underwater. The
This is
whale
like the
let go of
modern day
kayak
Jonah,
a few
right?
seconds later, and
Yeah.
the person was unharmed.
Oh, well, that is a big
My-
old grizzly.
Gosh.
Because we have a bear in Pensacola in our
gorilla
yard
wasn't
that eats our garbage. Like everybody's huge.
Wow. Black bear?
Black bear.
Wow.
Carson said he
We're
was
happy to
wrestling.
see these people.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, rewind it. Did he hit him?
He
It
punched.
punched her.
But he picked
it
up
was a
what was
girl.
going.
It was a woman.
It was an old lady.
There's no equal rights out here in the animal kingdom.
Those silverbacks don't care.
Yeah, that's a
it's not
woman.
a
Dang. It's almost beautiful in a
Look
way.
at
It's-
the guy.
You know
He
what I
just
mean? Like
stands
it's
right there.
gender equality in its truest form.
The guy just stands right there.
I know he doesn't do
think he
anything to
just,
help her. Look at it. He just comes
He was
up.
playing dead. He was like, I'm not going to
Get
get
out of the way.
Look at him.
Raccoons are absolutely ruthless.
Can you guys hear that?
Yes, they can.
Raccoons are really ruthless.
Raccoons are absolutely ruthless.
Wow.
She can run. She's fast.
Yeah, she's better than that. She's doing better with a raccoon than the guy did with the tiger.
Oh, she's inside now.
He said.
Well, now it's in the house.
Wow.
This hippo chased down a boat and broke its motor.
This dude's voice is killing him.
That'd be spooky, wouldn't it?
That thing is cooking.
How's
It's gotta be tearing up its mouth, though.
It's like
I don't think they can die.
Wow.
They're indestructible.
Scared them both.
A giant squid was curious and started grabbing onto this person's surfboard.
That is
I didn't know those things were real.
I didn't know they come up. I thought they just stayed in the
Oh,
depths.
wow. Look at that.
These fishermen had a close encounter with a bear.
and they didn't even move.
They didn't move at all. Bro, he's kind of like, what?
He's thrown off.
Is that like a brown bear, I guess?
Wait, where did he come from?
Behind the bush. It was hiding.
From
Just
Narnia.
hiding?
I mean, look at that.
That is crazy.
Dude, it was like hibernating back there.
Yeah.
Looking for a perfect split.
Degersh? He might have
I don't know.
Yes. Oh my god.
I think I can figure what's gonna happen here.
Oh, nothing happened.
Wow. What a great picture they got, didn't they?
That is a great picture. Oh, he hates him too. He hates him.
When in doubt, play
This
this.
paraglider was coming in for a landing and was instantly attacked by a gang of kangaroos.
A gang
Where'd they
of
go?
kangaroos.
They're just posting up. No.
Go ahead.
He's just nice. He doesn't know him.
Oh, jeez. This seems bad.
They will. Look, he just has to. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to get
This person got a little too close to a whale and almost got slapped.
Almost got slapped.
Slammed.
by the tail.
He heard something outside his door but didn't know what it was.
So he opened it.
Oh my.
He just looks mad. That guy looks ready to roll.
Could you imagine? You open your door and that thing's looking at you. You've had your own fair share of animal encounters.
Your mom has, yes.
But, I mean, the two become one. Yeah. So,
So what's been the scariest?
The scariest was a snake, actually. We came out of the door, and it was wrapped around the top of the door, and Steph was standing there under the door, and the snake is like right over the top of her head. And it's like, do I tell her to be still or to take off running? You know, so I told her to take off running. But,
And did you shut the door and run the other way?
no, I killed that sucker.
There you
with his
go.
bare hands. And then ate it. Yeah.
We had, get this, in our house that we used to live in, one day we got home, I don't know if from church or something, but we had 31 snakes.
Heart attack.
Wait, inside?
In the pool, in the house, in the driveway, in the garage. They were everywhere. They were
31.
baby snakes.
Yeah, I went to go use my my chop saw. I forgot what I was building, but I was building something. I go to use my chop saw, and blood flies out from it. And I freaked out. I was like, I think I just lost an arm. Yeah, like, I don't know what just happened. And then a snake head drops down. One was hiding up in the table saw. Tore
This
that
is in
thing
Florida,
to
right?
shreds.
Yeah, so that was just
I'm telling you, Jurassic Park was based on Florida, South Florida.
That's the truth.
But how did they all get there?
well. I guess
Nest.
someone had babies, and so they were everywhere.
Is this like something I got to
Everywhere.
be aware of?
Well, it's
Snakes?
about.
I
it's
mean,
a
I would
little-
say
yeah, but
there's
it's
a high
little-
likelihood.
It's a little late. You know, spring is when I think they have the babies and stuff.
Frogs are coming up soon.
Yeah.
I see frogs everywhere.
And lots of frogs, lots of.
They'll be on your door. You guys
Iguanas.
have had them drop on you from the roof.
a lot of iguanas, big iguanas.
I know. There's one that lives like right over here by the youth area.
There's hundreds of them. They're and some of them are 4 feet
You can
long.
kill those without a permit.
Yeah.
They're invasive.
They're not
You
supposed to
kill
be here.
'em?
Yeah,
You can
they're
just
not
kill
supposed to be here. Use like
What do you do with it when you kill them? Because that's like a big
You
animal.
can eat them. You can. You
Yeah,
really
you can. People would throw them on the grill.
Have you ever eaten one?
I don't
but
think I've
seen
had
some
iguana.
people. Let's throw up a video.
Pull it up.
Well, how do you cook it?
There's proof.
I have no idea.
I've seen
Barbecue it? Do you fry
I
I've
it?
seen some
assume
dudes
so.
throw it in like a Traeger, and they'll smoke that thing.
serious?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's not normal people. But
Well,
It's like
how about
Louisiana, they eat everything.
you ever
too.
heard those videos, the Florida man? That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Florida men.
We were playing disc golf, and there was a group of people.
Hunters?
Let's just call them people
Hunters.
who were
Iguana hunters.
Yeah, no, they came from Jacksonville to hunt an iguana.
To hunt-
No equipment.
What have you-
Literally, they would just surround one
With your bare
and
hands?
try it with their bare hands.
Do they bite?
Yeah, they bite.
They have
They got
claws.
They're
They-
vegetarians. They do have.
They have teeth. They'll-
He could have been a zookeeper in another life.
What do they? What do they have? What is that? Salmon.
Salmonella.
Yes.
They have salmon.
Thank you for jumping in very quickly there and saying that. I think they carry that.
And you ate that?
So just no, I didn't eat it. Yeah, I'm not a Florida man.
So how many I don't know, likes or subscribes? What is it? What do we need to have to get you guys are really good at this. To get Nick to eat one that we
Not many.
Yeah,
Not many.
I think just
I'll
get,
try just about anything.
I think get some comments going.
I think pythons are the same way.
I
don't think you-
would eat that.
I've eaten snake.
I don't think you need
Gator
a
tail?
license. I think you can just kill them because they're
Gator tail.
invasive.
Oh, we're talking about cooking. I mean, we're talking about hunting them, not
But
cooking.
we just think that's not really. We're not giving advice.
To killing them?
Speak to your attorney.
We're not
first.
giving
Yeah,
advice.
we're not
We
a
never
financial
would.
advisor,
No.
so we can't.
Buy hunting equipment on your own.
But there's also the deadliest snake in America lives in South Florida. You know what that is?
It's
Water
Jurassic
moccasin?
Park.
Huh?
Water moccasin.
No. It's one of the most often
Cottonmouth?
bit. Well, I think that's the same snake.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. But that it's not a lot of times people live through a bite by
Realtors?
no. No. That's not nice. We have
I was
relatives-
talking. I know. I love realtors. I love
subscribers just
realtors.
dropped.
I want a house. I want a house.
No, what he meant was car salesman.
Yes. You need a home. You're gonna have to have
I know.
a
One
realtor.
hundred percent. Yoster, help me out.
Coral snake.
Coral snake.
Yeah, the red on yellow killer fella.
Yeah.
Red on black, venom black.
Yeah.
You
They
saved your life. Somebody.
they are supposedly deadly, and they are in South Florida.
Interesting.
But they are not an aggressive snake, and they're a burrowing snake. So you don't necessarily know they're there because they go under the leaf beds and under.
You know what I feel like I haven't seen in a long time in Florida? And I used to see them a ton as a kid. They're little, like, speaking of burrow, like they would have the holes in the ground. Owls. Where did they go?
Brian Piccolo.
Where did they
Yeah.
go?
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
I've seen a couple of like the little square string.
You know what I read this year? You know what? In Tampa, someone was killed by a bear.
Oh.
I didn't know we had bears, but we do.
Yeah, I
We
didn't
got
know that
black
either.
bears, I think.
I'm telling you, everything is in South Florida.
Yeah, we
That
got
kills
brown
you.
recluses.
Yeah.
We've got spiders.
It's not Australia though.
It's pretty close.
It's an American level of Australia.
And we got bull sharks.
yes.
Those are the mean ones.
They just more testosterone than any other animal on the planet, including humans.
Second to Carson Gramling.
But yeah, they're just mean.
So
I heard the accent right then.
yeah.
They're mean.
They're mean.
Well, I don't know where he's getting an accent.
You caught it from
As you
you.
say, he's 7 years old when he moved here. So,
5 actually.
huh?
I was 5.
Oh, 5 when he moved here. But you probably picked up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I like
you're-
to go back
you're-
to my roots. Remind myself
Where you been?
where I've been, where I came from.
Hence the zoology.
I'm not too big.
today.
You know what? It's time for Wordle.
Yes.
It's the same
Yes.
intro.
That's kind of
He paused like there was going to be a jingle or
I was
something.
I was trying to,
It's funny how these tend to be the longest SNLs.
All right, Jordan, since you are
no one's here to comment.
you are a guest, we need a 5-letter word.
Oh, I do just guess a word.
5 letters. Gotta have 5
Oh,
letters.
geez, guys, like
Have you never played Wordle?
never. I was trying to ask questions before you walked in. Never played Wordle.
All right, so it starts with a 5-letter word.
I gotta just pick a 5-letter word. Oh, jeez.
5-letter word. It's not that complicated. Just a 5-letter word.
I gotta think of a 5-letter word. I'm trying to think of a Is it this hard for everybody, or just me?
I'm quite the expert, wouldn't you say?
Well,
You have gotten several in a row, to be
Yeah.
fair.
I am
Lead
on
the
a
way.
roll. I'm on a
Yeah,
roll.
you are.
So what do we've been talking about?
Gators and
Let's do.
snakes and
Let's see.
I got
Got one.
shark.
Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey,
Shark.
And I just had to count.
All right,
that.
there. So
I
yellow.
was doing.
Yellow
All right,
means
so the yellow. Go ahead,
no,
producer.
please.
No, you're the producer.
A
I'm
and R
I'm the talent.
are in the word, but not in that placement. So they've got to be somewhere else in the word.
Yeah.
This is what always happens. Is then it just gets silent.
In the chat, we need some help. Send us some words.
What that we do? We need some milk.
We need some really. So, do you think it's first? A.
AR.
I don't know. We're gonna struggle.
15.
Why'd you pick this game? The other game's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. The other
There's
game's
another
hard.
game.
The other game's hard, but you either get it wrong and you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, a P, A R
Party.
Parts.
party, PARTY. Let's try that. Ooh,
Okay.
we got the A in the right spot.
R is still not. Maybe,
So
R is at the
is
beginning
front. Yeah.
because it wouldn't be at the end. There's
No.
not a word that ends with an R.
Or it
No.
could be like laser. Oh,
LAZOR.
How do you,
There we go.
LAZOR?
Is that
Is it ER?
Lazor?
What?
Lazor.
Also doesn't have a Z. LASER.
Lazor.
I was going with it. I'm like, "There's a Z in laser."
Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Oh, there's no S though. Unless we want to go with the Z. There's some slang on it. Laser.
Lazor. The way we said it growing up.
You just sounded that thing out.
That's the way we said it
taser.
growing
No,
up.
not taser.
Lazor. We need where's our audience today?
You don't see him?
Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone?
So we know it's not a Y, not a T, not a K. So we got B. You think you starts with the R. So R-A,
Razor.
razor, R-A-Z-O-R. Did I spell it?
That you're accurate there.
That was a terrible guess.
okay,
Oh,
but
it
that's-
does end with an R. It is Lazor.
We haven't gotten any extra letters this whole time.
haven't.
We've just
We've
locked
been
into where
working
they
with
go.
two.
Well, I mean, that's progress.
Taser.
T. Well, there's no Z.
Or T.
Yeah.
Wait, that's right. Dang it.
Or S. I'm not sure if it's taser.
Literally,
Z or
Jordan,
S.
you don't get the game at all.
Laser, taser, and phaser.
Have we done it? Yeah. Yes. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I was looking up. Is taser really with a Z?
I believe so. Oh no.
It's an
No,
S.
it's with an
S.
S.
See, I knew what I was talking about.
But S. It's not.
No,
there's
yeah.
S.
It wasn't
It's
that.
out.
That was for
Dang
my
it.
own well-being. I need to make
Oh.
sure.
Well, Tazor,
Taser.
like Lazor. They're in the same family. They shock you.
That they do.
D-A. Dad.
Neymar.
Daddy. Dadar. Dadar. H-A.
Dapper's with two P's, right?
P-P-E-R. Yeah.
D-A-P-P-E-R. So it's got to be E-R. Is there an E? Have we said E? No.
Nope.
So we know that. It's
E's.
E-R. So we're just missing two letters.
A tater, like a tater tot.
Tighter.
Tater. There's no T.
D-A-Y. No. D-A-H. Oh, no, H. G. Gator.
Try it.
Okay.
We found.
Okay.
We already knew that.
We're in trouble, gentlemen. We are in trouble.
It's just two letters. That's all we need.
All right, let's throw some in there.
That's no T. Gab. Dagger.
There's 2 G's.
So, well, I'm just
Working through it.
Yeah, just throwing them out there.
Baker. Oh no, okay.
No,
Vapor.
VAP. It's OR.
OR.
there's a
OR.
P.
OR.
and there's no P.
Which letters down here are the ones the light letters?
Yeah.
The light are still available.
AU. No. AH.
Water. Wafer.
So that's
This one's tough.
I know.
maker, mater, like
Mater.
Mater.
Oh, Mater.
Give me some of those maters and go with my sandwich. M.
How many people
quite
in
the
chat are
episode
so
here.
crazy that have it?
Oh, man, we may lose this.
We've never lost.
Not that we have.
L-A. So we do L-A or J-A. J.
Jagger.
Jade. Badger.
Is GAUER a word?
What? Lager?
Lager.
Lager?
Okay.
Oh.
Guys, it all comes down to this.
One letter at a time.
Oh,
Is
God.
Badger
And we only
one
have one
G?
guess.
Have we done a B?
Can it be Badger?
It could be. We started
Or
with animal.
it could not
Which
be.
would be perfect.
Yeah.
Wager. Wager.
A wager.
Oh.
But then it could be that. I think it's I would say wager
I'd say wager as well.
Why?
because
It's a good word.
what is it? Badger?
How many G's are in Badger? How do you spell Badger?
BADGER.
That's right.
Okay, it's probably not
Yeah.
that then.
It's definitely not that.
What was it?
I don't know.
Eager.
Tell us.
It was eager. EAGER.
Eager.
Wait.
It was.
Eager. E-A-G. Well,
Oh,
you were here for history. And what? 65 episodes.
I think more.
Yeah. We lost.
Phone. A phone is on the floor. I don't know if that was.
We're good.
That's depressing. I don't
Now we
think
got to find another game.
I can't go on.
All right. Well, I guess
Let's
we're
just
done,
end
right?
right
I mean,
there.
like
I mean,
that's the end of SNL. Like, there's no. Why are we even going to continue on anymore?
Man. Way to go, Jordan.
Listen, I trusted Carson to make the call.
Our former Pensacola campus pastor.
Remember that week Jordan was here? That was really fun.
We didn't even have the word. That's a bad thing.
No.
No, that word had never even popped in my head.
Did anybody in the chat get it? I don't know.
The world may never know.
You can check.
We'll have to check back. Oh, my goodness. Whew.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Ain't that
Well,
something?
you know, I will say this. Today was a big weekend. Because today people made, for those of you watching, in case you're not a part of Potential in any way, you might be on the other side of the world. We did have, you know, you always think about churches and giving and all that kind of stuff. But they're twice a year when we have like offerings where we, you know, every once in a while, maybe for something special, but like 2 big offerings every year. And that is at Christmas time. And that is at this time of the year. Kind of our Temple Centurion season begins. And that was today. And that was pretty, it's been, you know, we read through the Bible. I thought that was pretty cool.
Absolutely.
In a week's time.
Yeah.
Some people are faster readers than other people. That was
We're
discovered.
learning that.
That
Some people,
Yeah.
What?
like you said,
When you know I wonder if there were any other languages. I know we read in Spanish and we read in English.
Yeah.
I can read in French if you want. My segment is tomorrow.
Wolfgang reads. I mean, he's from Germany.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks German.
Well, okay. That's why I said
Most
that.
Germans do.
You speak.
American. I speak
Anyways,
American.
it was a great weekend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for causing us to lose.
Thanks for visiting.
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
Tell you, I feel bad for your wife. She's married such a loser.
Listen, I've elevated this. I'm still blaming this one on Carson.
I was confident with Wager. I really
And
was.
kept
I thought I
saying-
had it.
I kept saying eager. I mean, play it back. I kept saying eager. And Carson was like, no.
I think I heard that.
I
think that's what I heard.
When you play it back,
Yeah.
you'll hear it.
Yeah, I think.
Listen, I'm willing to go down with the ship.
Well, you drove it down.
That I did.
We're all the way to the bottom, that's for sure. Anyways, guys, hey, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's live stream. We are going to do something kind of unique. We'll be sharing that next week in the summertime. We're going to do something a little bit different. You know, the temperature goes up in most places in the world, unless you live way, way, way down south. Then it gets cold down there. But anyways, we're going to share that with you next week. Don't forget, we got a podcast that comes out every Thursday, and we got a good one coming out this week. We'll see you next Sunday. Have an incredible week, and thanks for being here today. God bless. See you later.